This is the Now Morning Show on TTT, on Talk City 91.1 FM, TTT Live Online and TTT.live. Well, the Housing and Village Improvement Program under the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development got the President's Award for Service Excellence and Innovation. And I have with me to talk a little bit more about that and how the concept came about. Ms. Karina Coburn, Chief of Operations, Inter-American Development Bank, and Mr. Wayne Huggins, Land Settlement Agency Representative. Good morning and welcome.
Morning.
And I see Wayne smiling away, seemed to be very happy that your team was able to get this award.
Certainly, it was a big team effort, the entire ministry. The Land Settlement Agency is just one agency under the ministry, but we were the lead implementation agency with the oversight of the ministry. It was a phenomenal effort. This started way back in 2017 when it was approved by Cabinet, this program. And the program is really geared towards villages and that have been neglected for decades. These are villages which were untouched by development. There's what they call an urban bias in development. So a lot of the rural areas, peri-urban areas, got left behind. So this program actually targeted those areas.
And what about squatting areas? As you were talking, that came to mind, you know. Are we going to look to assist these people?
We have a program of squatter regularization that's been ongoing since 1999.
Where are we now?
We are making some great headways in those areas. The problem is that we need to curb squatting and protect our environment, the forest resources, all those other things. So we need to work in that area as well.
Yeah. And well, this competition, this call was made by the Inter-American Development Bank. Why?
Right, so we have an ongoing campaign called the Unfollow Same Never Made a Difference campaign. The idea there is to speak to new groups of people, creatives, persons innovating in their fields about the work that the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, does in Trinidad and Tobago, and also to disseminate our country strategy covering the period 2016 to 2020. So one of the main pillars of our country strategy is strengthening of public sector institutions and governance. And as part of highlighting that pillar, we wanted to focus on the work of public sector institutions and really putting a spotlight on those institutions that, as the award's name suggests, are doing innovative things, are responding to the needs of the community and citizenry, and really exemplify what it means to work successfully in the public sector. So that really is the aim of the award.
And it might be able to motivate the public sector organizations
Absolutely,
as well.
we certainly hope so. And I think the fact that the President Weeks, was really enthusiastic about endorsing the award. She agreed to be the patron. Really has helped to show the importance of the issue and to highlight, as we said, institutions that are doing innovative things that we may not have heard about.
And we had the Ministry of Housing, the Housing and Village Improvement Program doing well, so this must have been a good opportunity for you and your team as well to be able to get recognized for the work that you're doing.
Certainly. The work, the innovation really is not about we providing infrastructure, but it's the way we do it. It has to be sustainable. This thing has been practiced for a long time in terms of the approaches, but what we focus on is something that is often neglected, the psychological capital of people, the civic attitudes. It's very easy to improve the environment, very easy to give them skills training, but if they don't have the right attitudes, none of that will happen. And therefore, in this program, this is innovation, that we're working on that, changing those attitudes, using the hard approaches and the soft approaches.
So innovation doesn't always mean you go to build something.
No.
Not at all. I mean, this is really about bringing ideas to fruition. So not just being creative about the things that you're doing, but executing them and implementing them. And I think what stood out about this particular program is that connection with the community and the involvement of the community members in the work that was being done.
And the second place, we had BizLink under the Ministry of Trade and Industry and Adopt a River program under the Water and Sewage Authority.
Absolutely.
So it seems to really be things that we need in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, and very diverse. Really, a diverse group of sectors came forward, and you self-nominate for the award, or you're nominated by others. We had entrants from the trade sector, from health, education, housing, etc. So we were really pleased with the diversity of the nominees, and exceptionally pleased with the winners.
Yeah.
And they were very happy as
Yeah,
well.
and we do have a short video to play, so I'm just waiting to find out when that will be ready, and we could be able to see exactly what happened, because you know, when you think about the public service, it is always coming for some sort of criticism from everybody. Even recently, Her Excellency the President said that we need to do more as public servants. And so to have something like this, it must feel good, and to be able to do something that would improve the way people think in Trinidad and Tobago.
Certainly, because changes have been happening at other levels, and a lot of, like in the ministry, we do a lot of work, a lot of good work that is not actually highlighted. And the staff, there's a lot of staff, dedicated staff, who are there supporting the programs, and that is something that is, we're getting some recognition. That is great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy that the ministry is being recognized, the agency being recognized.
And this initiative will continue.
Of course, we're hoping, looking ahead to next year. I know Her Excellency has expressed an interest in continuing to be the patron. And I think it's important for us not, as you said, just to talk about the negatives and the challenges, but also the successes.
And then hopefully we will hear a lot more about this. I would like to say thank you very much, Ms. Karina Coburn, Chief of Operations, Inter-American Development Bank, and Mr. Wayne Huggins, Land Settlement Agency representative, for coming in this morning and chatting with us. Congratulations to you and your team on winning this award, and hopefully we hear more from you all later on.